This goes so much deeper than you thought. Hello everyone. Today we're going to be jumping into a game called Cherrywitched. It is about witches and a bakery where the main ingredients is cherries, I believe. This game does have previous games. I believe there's one called Cherrywitched or something like that. If this game is good, I'll certainly check that one out, but this one caught my eye and I really want to give it a shot. But with that said, let's jump right into it. Content warning. This game includes mentions / depictions of kidnapping, murder, blood, drugging, cannibalism, okay, and addiction. All right. What a way to start a game. Let's continue. Do you know what makes up a witch? They're a bit different from humans, although they often make their form look similar to them. Every witch is born from pure magic, more specifically, a sort of magic nucleus. Almost like a pearl, and more layers of magic build up until a witch can take form. During a witch's childhood, they will find their magic specialty. That's the thing they're most magically proficient in. Takes less energy for them to do that thing than a normal witch you see. Magical energy, it isn't infinite. When a witch runs out of magic, they die, letting out a big burst of energy themselves back into the universe. Sort of a cycle of life thing, you know? Of course, witches can share magical energy with just about anything. Food, drinks, clothes, accessories, you name it. And it could probably give you a boost. But the problem with the witches is that they were all selfish. Many people will do whatever it takes to lengthen their lifespans and consume as much energy as possible. Sounds familiar. Hello. That's where I come in. The name's Inquiry. I'm a detective. Okay, hold on. Having the name Inquiry as a detective, 10 out of 10, no notes. I'm a detective for the Council of Witches. Recently, I've been investigating a series of disappearances that I think are the work of a serial killer. Maybe even a group of them. It's tough work. Interviewing families and friends for clues alone can be hard on the soul. Recently, Zygot ended up leading me right into a corner too. That little question mark is awesome too. Despite the chaos of the world I'm in, there's always one place I could depend on for normalcy. Taking a deep breath in, I took a step forward through the doors to a little sweet shop called Cherry Pie's Cafe. Once inside, I became engulfed in a feeling of warmth and belonging. That's just the effect this place has on you. The calming music provided the perfect peaceful ambience for people to sit and enjoy a nice cup of coffee and a slice of the world's most delicious pie. And there's a cell. Nice. The chairs were always nice, always clean. It was perhaps the only place I was able to actually relax during my free time. Hello. Well, hi there, Sugar Pie. That little lady is the cherry on top. Quite literally. Her name is Cherry Pie, Cherry for short. She runs the cafe with an upbeat smile and warm personality. When there was downtime in the cafe, she would often come over and talk to me with a cherry expression on her face and a slice of pie in her hands. Truly, the gal is something special. Morning, Cherry. Things been slow today? Slower than a snail on a foot race. That's a relief to finally see a friendly face, hee. Will you be having your usual slice of pie and coffee today? Ha, you know me so well, yes ma'am. Sliding the usual payment over the countertop, Cherry made quick work in making my usual order. So, how's work been treating you? Not that great. Ah, is the case not going well? Got leads straight into another dead end. Every time I think I'm a step closer to figuring out the truth, something pops up and puts me 3 steps back. Well now, that's not good at all. I'm awfully sorry, Inquiry. I know I'm no fancy detective and all, but I'm here for you if you need to let out your frustrations. You look so tired. You really shouldn't be overworking yourself like this, you know? Cherry Pie scolded me, pouring 2 cups of coffee, just the way both of us liked. Hers sweet and full of creamer, mine with hints of pumpkin spice and cinnamon. I am an iced coffee with milk kind of guy, but also coffee with creamers. Cherry on top. Ah, you're worried about me, Cherry. Aw, very much so. I don't know what I'd do without my favorite customer visiting me every day. She brought over a tray of our goodies and set them down on my usual table in the corner, far away from all the other empty tables and chairs. Well, there's no need to worry. There's nothing in the world that could stop me from visiting ya, no matter how tired this old soul becomes. Is that a promise? Because if so, I'm holding you to it. It's a promise, Cherry Pie. Sorry, but you're stuck with me, hee. You say that like it's a bad thing. I'll gladly be stuck with you any day. Okay. Cute. Ah, but anyways. Cherry took a sip of her drink, pushing my cup towards me. What's been happening in your case, if you don't mind me asking? I paused for a moment, staring at the pastry chef in front of me with a puzzled expression. Cherry, you know I'm not supposed to share classified information. The council would kick my ass if I did. But I'm oh so curious. I can tell it's really stressing you out, Sugar Pie. It might be good to talk about it, even if it's on vague terms. Rubbing my temples, I thought about everything I had witnessed, everything I had endured. Everything I kept bottled up for so long. Fine, but I can't say much. No matter how much or how little, I'm always here to listen. I'm looking for someone who did a lot of bad things. They planted a lot of false clues, a lot of things that were merely placed to waste my time, which it did. God, I'm really a worthless detective. Now, don't say that. You've got a brilliant mind, Inquiry. Thanks, Cherry, it's just... I think it must be related to some sort of group or organization. Everything feels so carefully planned out, even the smallest things that could be thought of as a slip-up had been planned all along. There are quite a few underground groups of powerful witches. Those witches, they don't exactly follow the rules of the Council of Witches, you see. I took a long sip of my drink, my mind beginning to race anxiously with all the possibilities. I see. The Everlasting was always well known for their attention to detail, so it wouldn't be surprising. I didn't mention the Everlasting. The Everlasting is a gang of sorts, typically behind organized crime, that often ends deadly. The group has been dodging the Council of Witches for centuries. There isn't any way, right? Cherry, what do you know? Keeping my cool, I pretended not to hear the slip-up and continued on with our conversation. Indeed. Shit, I might be able to get some information out of her if I play my cards right. Though, honestly, I really didn't want to do any work right now. Here's the problem. A lemon witch recently has gone missing. Sources say she was relatively young, too. She disappeared last week after an outing in this very town. It's been troublesome narrowing down a place, however. There's a chance Cherry Pie could have something to do with it. Ironic. 2 fruit witches involved in opposite sides of a potentially deadly crime. Oh, there's options. Okay. Well, that means that there's probably multiple endings, so we're gonna save right here. Okay. Any grumpy customers lately? Oh, darling, you wouldn't believe it. Some people just don't know how to be polite. The other day, my little sis brought in one of her school friends. Little sister. I didn't know Cherry had a little sister. More importantly, though, her sister may be the same age as the Lemon Witch. It could be possible that they know each other. I tried so hard to be nice, I really did. But this kid, she just had such a sour attitude. Oh my god. That's a good pun. I know what you mean. Kids these days really ought to lighten up more. Exactly. Or at least not to give workers just doing their jobs a weird look and sass for no reason. A kid with a sour attitude. Do anything these past few weeks? I realize most of the time when we come in here, we mostly talk about me. What have you been up to? Ah, that's silly. We talk about me plenty. I really can't think of anything exciting. Ah, I've been testing out this new recipe for a cherry brownie recently. Maybe next time you stop by, I could give you a bite. You'll be my little taste tester. Brownie, you say? Damn, I'd do anything to eat a cherry brownie right now. That sounds delicious. But that information didn't help me at all. Did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? What did they do? Some jackass claiming to be with the Everlasting tried robbing one of the council members. That wasn't true at all, actually. I just wanted to see if Cherry would have any sort of strange reaction. Looks like she did. Called a hunch, I suppose. Cherry, not failing to disappoint, looked like she was about to choke on her own drink. Really? You gotta be kidding. To do something like that. She took a deep breath in. That's just horrible. Awful. Did anyone get hurt? Thankfully, no. They imprisoned the sucker behind it, though. Cherry looked like she was about to say something, but quickly closed her mouth. If I picked up on one thing about Cherry, it's that she wasn't much for hesitating. Something here is obviously wrong. Damn it. No matter what I say, it's just running me back into a corner again. Is something wrong, Sugar Pie? No, don't worry about it, Cherry. Do you have any boxes or bags or something I could take this out in? Yeah, but you're leaving already. You didn't even take a bite. Sorry, Cherry. I just got a lot on my mind right now. I'll see you again soon, though. Cherry packed away my pie slice, trying to force a smile. I felt bad, but there's no way I can keep up a normal conversation right now. My mind is too clouded with work. Will do. See you later, Cherry. She was acting a bit weird just now, wasn't she? Probably just my inner paranoia. Ending 1 out of 6 to go. Oh, okay. We already have an ending. Alright. Well, let's go back and let's try to get some of the other endings with hopefully some more conclusions than just that. Do kids come here often? Kids? Where did this come from? Well, just figured based on this place's cutesy appearance that it would attract more kids. I think you would have known by now who likes coming here based on the amount of time you spend here, no? To tell the truth, the only kid I see here frequently enough to call a regular here would be my little sister, hehe. Ah, I see. I didn't know you had a sister. Ah, my little Lottie. She's growing up awfully fast. That I'll say for certain. I'll have to introduce you to. She would love you. I would love to meet the little lady. What school is your sister in? Oh, she got accepted into the lottery for Incantation Academy not too long ago. Really now, huh? That's funny. I live right by that school. Really? Well then, maybe I should visit you before picking her up someday. I'd like that quite a lot, actually. Lemon goes to that school. There's too many coincidences. Did you hear what the Everlasting did yesterday? Just talking to Cherry like this felt like the world's most casual interrogation. I was finding out a lot of things. Things that added up. Things that made me have more questions. Luckily, I had the time necessary to get a bit more information out of her. Sugar Pie, you haven't touched your slice yet. Is something the matter? Cherry looked concerned. Shit, I can't have her catch on to me. I laughed it off, telling her I just enjoyed her company so much I'd forgotten to eat. Meanwhile, grabbing my fork to eat some good old pie. I took a bite, the cherry flavor filling my very senses. This doesn't taste like her normal pie. Did you try a new recipe out for your pies? You can say that. I'm starting to feel strange, dizzy, discombobulated even. No. I was beginning to grow drowsier and drowsier by the moment. You didn't. Oh God. Oh my God. My head was pounding the second I regained consciousness. Before I could even try to get these old muscles to move, I realized I was tightly wrapped in some sort of rope. No. Could these be vines? Ah, there you are. Turning my head, I was greeted by the face of my captor. My instinct was to use defensive magic, a simple blast of energy to push her away from me. Yet the second I tried, nothing happened. Not even a speck of sparkles, dust, or anything like that crap. You, what did you do to me? Oh, nothing serious, I promise. I just slipped something in your pie. The fellas have been working on a magic blocker. They say it's even stronger than the ones the Council of Witches folks use. A pinch of that, a little mild tranquilizers, and lots of sugars and cherries to hide it all. Mix it all up and ta-da! I have you right where I want you. Okay, let's save here. What is this place? You're in a little teeny tiny room I like to call the slice and dice room. But don't worry, sweetie pie. There will be no slicing nor dicing here today. Then why bring me here? Well, you were getting really close to solving your case, you see. My friends have been keeping tabs on you. They were going to take care of you themselves, but, well, I managed to convince them to have a little chat with you instead, to try and bring you to our side. What? You've always been one of my favorite customers, Inquiry. Being in my little friend group, it's a necessity for me. A life of chaos and torment with no end is just my fate in this world, I'm afraid. But you were always kind, always warm to me. Whenever you came in, that life I once had paused. I was able to be a normal witch. Just a cute little cafe owner flirting with a lovely lady, baking pies, making people smile. With you, I finally feel like I can live the life of my dreams. I can't wait for you to come by only on your breaks anymore. I want you to be able to call this place your home. Oh. Kind of sounds like she's, hitting on us. I want to be able to call myself your wife one day. Oh, she is. I'll make you coffee every morning. Just the way you like it. I'm sold. I'm in. Yes, please. I'll give you kisses every night. I'm in. Together, we can be the perfect picturesque couple, living a happy, normal life. That's all I want. Do you tie and drug up everyone you ask out on dates, Cherry Pie? No, you're the first, the only. My one and only. This girl has absolutely lost her mind. Look, I'm flattered, but there was a lot of fear on her eyes before I could even finish my sentence. Her eye began twitching as it took my next breath. I really should be careful with my words here. I'm sure you're wonderful, but your workplace and my workplace, it just clashes a lot, you know. Look, just let me out of here and we could chat about this more. I'm sure you'll find that they don't clash as much as you think. For an organization that claims to care so much about life, nothing was really done until your little inventor witch friend went missing, What about the spider witch, the lily pad witch? No one cared when they disappeared. Not one of you was sent out to look for them. The Council of Witches only cares about those with specialties they deem important. If you find the others along the way, it's just bonus points. You all are just as indifferent to the death of others as I am. A ringing noise could be heard from the other room. Ah, another customer is here. I'll be back shortly, okay, my darling? You'll have more time to think it all over. Cherry Pie skipped out the door. A clicking noise behind her indicated she locked it shut. Using the opportunity placed in front of me, I started to try to bend and break the vines holding my wrists captive, twisting them off with a struggle, I'll admit, but nothing I haven't dealt with before. Once my hands were freed, my next move was to cut the rest of the vines off using the knife in my... Damn it. Cherry took all my belongings out of my pockets. My communicator was in there, along with my other tools. So much for being able to call for help. I'll have to find out where she put them before I'm able to make my escape. Awkwardly wiggling out of the rest of the vines, I was able to get a better look at the room. It truly was an eerie sight. There must be something in here that could help me unlock the door. Oh, okay, we're clicking around. Well, the buzzsaw. A bloody pie-themed circular saw. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's click on the bodies. I've seen one of these before. They're magic cooling shelves. Cherry must be using them to keep the body parts cold. She cleaned out the blood. I wonder why. Curious, I stepped closer to observe the dismembered being. It's a doll? Why have such a gruesome doll on a cooling shelf? Okay. Let's check the box. There has to be something in here that can help me escape. Rummaging through the tools and cleaning products, I found what looked to be a pale arm at the bottom of the box. Once I managed to drag the arm out of the box, it was clear to see the arm was a fake. Plastic. Most likely some sort of mannequin prop. Okay, let's click the shelf. Or the bigger box, the chest. The giant chest in the room caught my eye. I'm not sure what could be in there, but it's worth a shot checking. Some sort of legs? Neatly dressed, life-size doll legs. Interesting. Okay. What's that? I have a doll arm and a pair of doll legs. Maybe something will happen if I put them in place. Let's save. Put them back. Upon placing the doll limbs in their correct places, a strange noise rang through the room. Simple enough, I suppose. With quick, swift movements, I unlocked the door. The sooner I get out of here, the better. Oh, that actually worked. Exiting the nightmare of a room, I immediately stumbled into a kitchen of sorts. This must be where Cherry Pie makes her pies and other assorted baked goods. The eerie silence of the room contributed to the atmosphere of impending doom. But listening closer, I realized it wasn't entirely silence. I heard faint, feminine crying sounds coming somewhere within this room. It almost sounds like a child. Oh god. Let's save. Let's investigate. If someone is trapped in here, I have to help them. Okay. Well, clearly, let's check in here. I opened the cabinet, but all I was met with was an array of pots, pans, and other miscellaneous kitchenware. Even digging deeper into the very back, I found nothing of use. Okay, let's check the oven. The crying is coming from inside the oven. Oh lord. Hello? Is someone in there? Do you need help? I heard a shaken voice speak back to me. Please, let me out of here. I'm scared. Damn it. There's some sort of lock on this oven. Don't worry, miss. I'll get you out of there. Thank you. The poor thing. I better find the key to this fast. It must be somewhere in this room. Okay, well, it's right there. I think. There was something glistening inside the vent. I awkwardly crawled on top of the countertop in order to try and get a better look. It looked like a metal key ring with a key attached to it. This could be what I need to get the kid out of there, but it's just out of my reach. Oh, looking at the apron hung up neatly, I could sense something strange about it. I picked up the white cloth and inspected it closer, noticing that it was heavier than I thought. I dug through the pockets, finding an odd magnet of sorts. Strange, why would there be a magnet in here? Well, to get the keys, but that was easy. Magnet in hand, I crawled awkwardly on top of the kitchen counter. Once placed nearby the vent, I heard the metallic slide of the keyring dragging the keys closer towards me. Nice, I got the keys. Opening the oven, I saw what I had feared. A small witch shoved inside, crying her tiny eyes out. I reached a hand out to her, which she hesitantly took and pulled her out of the oven. Aw, thank you. She appeared nervous, which is surprising. She looked incredibly young. Besides, being in this situation would have anyone fearful and weary. But now that I think about it, I recall Cherry mentioning having a sister around her age. This couldn't be her, could it? You're welcome. Do you have a name? My name is Strawberry. I just got it. Oh, this could be... The first game, I think, is called Cherrywitched, and I think it has something to do with the strawberry, so... I wonder if she has something to do with the first game. As we play this, if we find out more, then obviously, if she's tied to the first one, I definitely want to play the first one. Witches weren't always born with their names they currently use. Often when a witch gains their specialty, they change their name to match it. Oh, that explains why your name is Inquiry. It's not always the case a witch will change their name, but it's the most common thing nowadays. Ah, a strawberry witch, I see. Congratulations on getting such a sweet specialty. It's nice to meet you, Strawberry. My name is Inquiry. I'm with the Council of Witches. How did you get down here? My sister, is Cherry Pie your sister? Yeah, she's my big sister. I'm not actually supposed to be here. I remembered hearing strange noises from upstairs. Sister told me to never go down here, but I thought she was struggling with something. I only wanted to help, so I went down and found her in the kitchen. Oh, it's a flashback. Strawberry. Cherry? What's happening? I told you not to come down here, sweetie. Go back upstairs, okay? I'm in the middle of something very important. Oh my god. Very important. Jesus Christ. Cherry. Cherry. Cherry didn't seem like herself. Sure, she was saying nice things, but she looked so scary, I just froze. She was all twitchy and giggly, and I don't know how to explain it. Time to go upstairs now. I have important business to attend to. These pies don't bake themselves, do they? But you smell like blood. Are you hurt? Strawberry, upstairs. But I don't get it. Why do you smell like blood if you're not hurt? She laughed a creepy laugh that I've never heard before. It was so scary. And then she grabbed me and whispered, "People like us were meant to be eaten, Strawberry. I'm simply rearranging the circle of life." What? I'm sorry. I'll go back upstairs. This day is too important to me. That's when she locked me in the oven. Please let me out. I just wanted to help. I don't like it in here. I promise all will make sense soon, Strawberry. I kept crying out for help, but nothing happened. Until you helped me. This poor girl. Cher really has lost her mind. She's no longer aware of the severity of her actions. I need to get this child to safety as quickly as possible. Thank goodness the oven was off. Yeah, thank God. I see. You're awfully brave, Strawberry. There's no need to worry anymore, alright? I'll get you out of here and make sure you're safe. I gave her a warm smile and extended my hand in hopes to cheer up Strawberry. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, miss. She squeezed onto my hand. Taking a deep breath in, I decided to move onwards to the next room. My communicator must be here somewhere. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, we found ourselves in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Oh, is that cherry lemonade? Strawberry's eyes lit up with excitement as she rushed towards the drink dispenser. Strawberry, wait. We don't know for sure what's in that. It could be poisoned. I put a hand on her shoulder, which seemed to stop the girl from getting a drink. It was a sad sight to see, the child frowning up at me, but better safe than sorry. Suspicion grew in my mind as my eyes scanned the room. It was more pleasing to the eye compared to the last 2 rooms I've encountered. I highly doubt this room is that innocent though. If you use your investigation skills to see if the lemonade is safe, can you let me know, Miss Inquiry? I'm thirsty. Investigation skills. If only my magic actually worked right now. We would have been out of here already. How about after we get out of here, I'll get you a big glass of whatever drink you'd like, alright? You just gotta hang in there a little longer. Really? Do you mean it, Miss Inquiry? Of course I do. Unless, of course, you don't want anything. I want something. I want a big glass of lemonade. Or a milkshake with whipped cream and sprinkles. Maybe Cherry would want. Strawberry stopped talking mid-sentence as a tense silence filled the air. Miss Inquiry? What's going to happen to Cherry? Is she going to be okay? My heart sank. I do feel bad for this girl. She's going through so much all at once. She's going to be okay, kiddo. There's no need to worry. Why was she acting so weird? I don't know, but I promise you, we'll do our best to figure it out. Okay. Just as fast as it had darkened, her mood and demeanor brightened up again. What a strange little girl. Keeping a close eye on Strawberry, I began to search the room myself. Okay. A beautiful painting of someone holding a cherry. I tried taking it off the wall, but the damn thing wouldn't budge. Guess nothing useful here. Oh, the lemonade. Are you sure I can't have even a little sip? Yes, Strawberry, I'm sure. Aww. Let's check the mirror. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the cutest of them all? Strawberry seemed distracted by the mirror. I'll leave her be for now and investigate it after. Alright, let's get out of here then. I approached the door with caution to see if it was unlocked. The second my hand touched the doorknob, however, I heard a familiar sound coming from the mirror. Oh? Howdy. Huh? Cherry? This is a pre-mirrored message that goes off when an unauthorized person is sensed in this room. Silly little meat pie. You're not supposed to escape. Meat pie? In the off chance that you are unauthorized, and this was triggered by mistake. Whoopsies! If you know me well, count on all the things you love about me. Toodaloo, meat pie. Don't worry now. You're going to be a part of the everlasting. Suddenly, 2 large metallic arms arose from a hole where the mirror once was. They snatched Strawberry. Shit, this is bad. Hey, let go of me, please. I don't want to be a meat pie. Strawberry, hang on. I'm gonna get you out of there. Help, please. The metal arms were squeezing Strawberry tighter and tighter. This is bad. I need to find a way to disable the trap, and fast. What was it that Cherry said at the end? This has to be a clue for the everlasting members. I have to do something, say something. Cherry's clue. It may be the only chance I have at saving Strawberry. Well, maybe it's the letters on this book. Let's see. LRM. Enter. I shouted out in desperation, but... Oh. A loud, deafening crunch rang through my ears. Strawberry, no. I failed. I couldn't save her. A child died, and it was all my fault. She didn't deserve this. She was so young. Why did it have to be her? It's all my fault. Ending 2. Strawberry pie. Oh my god. Okay, well, shit. Let's try to go back then. All right, we're gonna try to focus on escaping without Strawberry, and we'll do another save where we come back and get her. I just want to see what happens if we go out on our own without her. My top priority should be finding my communicator. Anyone else trapped in here will get rescued too. True. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, I found myself in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Odd. What on earth would you need a waiting room for? I couldn't get the sound of crying out of my ears. Even though I was far away from where I first heard it, I felt guilty. Did I really do the right thing? Is what I'm doing right? We'll get Strawberry later, man. It's okay. It's okay. It echoed in my brain, getting louder and louder. Gripping my pointed ears, I desperately tried to get the noises out of my head. Just stop it. I'm doing everything I can. My feet stumbled over themselves amidst my panic. However, I was able to quickly catch myself on the cherry-themed lamp. Click. The lamp made a noise. Despite my fear that I broke it, rumbling sounds coming from the wall made me aware that the lamp was designed to be a switch. I was met with a hole in the wall where the painting once stood. Normally, I would use my magic to detect any traps or triggers, but seeing as I don't have any of that right now. Hesitantly, I crawled through the tight space. Oh Lord. I paused my crawl for a moment, hearing particular noises from the other side of the wall. Sloshing, chewing, animalistic-like noises tearing into something. Oh, how I miss this high. Cherry pie? I know I shouldn't, but maybe just a few more bites. It'll make the feeling last longer. Lush blood. The smell was so strong, it filled my senses even from all the way back here. I feel so refreshed, so perfect. Bless the beginners for revigorating my soul. Bless the beginners. Cherry wasn't eating a meat pie. She was consuming a witch whole, nucleus and all, from the sounds of it. Laughter reverberated throughout the entire building. Oh my, what a mess. I have to clean all this up before I see my beloved again. I wouldn't want to scare her. It's a bit too late for that, buddy. Silence. Cherry must have left to clean herself up. With that, I continued crawling my way through, feeling more uneasy than I'd before. A secret room with a lone file cabinet in the middle. There could be useful information in there. I have to look through it. Rummaging through the file cabinet, I found some particular notes. From the beginning, there were 7 witches. The witches of fire, water, land, artisans, war, mind, and heart. The witches were called the beginners. The beginners held immense magical power and paved the way for all witch kind to flourish. They eventually formed into a group they called themselves the Council of Witches. They were able to split off parts of themselves in order to create new witches, and thus, the sharing of magical energy became known. Even when the beginners expired one by one, the Council of Witches continued forth in their honor. Their energy still lives on within all of us, after all, in form of our nucleus. The magical nucleus is the most powerful part of a witch. Harvesting these nuclei and adding it to our own is a direct guarantee to everlasting life. So as long as we keep harvesting, we will be everlasting. There's so much more in here, but I should be getting the hell out of here. What am I doing? What should I do? Let's save. Let's focus on our escape first. I didn't stop back there. I shouldn't stop now. Not with the state I'm currently in anyways. Once help arrives, I'll be able to do a much more thorough investigation of this area. Not seeing an exit, I slowly crawled back the way I came. Cherry? Oh shit. Ouch, my head. Why is it always my head? Opening my eyes, I saw a familiar, unpleasant sight. Not here again. Cherry must have knocked me out back there and dragged me back. Oh, darling. Cherry called out for me in a sickeningly sweet voice. I tried to open my mouth to respond, but... oh lord. Cherry seemed to have plans that involved me not speaking. It's just you and me, Inquiry. Since you were so adamant on escaping, I wanted to make sure this time you would listen to me. I love you, Inquiry. I'm trying to save your life, whether you like it or not. This is the best outcome for you. The Everlasting may seem bad, but I promise you, there are things about the Council you don't know. Muffling groans of protest were all I could show my disdain. There are things out there they haven't even told you, things we spent countless cycles trying to dig up. This goes so much deeper than you thought. It's not just a cute girl gone wacko like you think. I'm truly apologetic for getting so carried away. This is life and death here. I have a family to protect, and I'm trying to protect you too. I know you've questioned the things they've done before, Inquiry, the things they've made you do. You're a good person with a kind heart. How long have you followed them blindly? Haven't you ever wondered if you were really on the right side? To tell you the truth, I understand that feeling all too well. But when the time comes, we'll have a choice to make. What will you choose? Ending 4 out of 6, confusion. Okay, let's go back. Let's read more. There might be something important here. More secret base locations, dangerous plans we could stop. I have to keep digging. I pulled out another page from the cabinet. Report 16-X. The council may be having another competition to choose new members in the next few cycles. The representatives of the land and the mind are growing older. Perfect for harvesting, if we could arrange such a feat. Everlaster Cherry Pie suggested recruiting the Mind Division Investigator Inquiry into our ranks. We are allowing her to attempt communication within a controlled environment. If successful, we may just be able to use her to harvest the land and mine representatives' nuclei. This was bad. An assassination attempt on one of the council members? I frantically dug through the drawer once more. Top secret. If you're reading this, that means you are a member of our preparation committee. It is imperative that this document not leave your eyes. Our scientific specialists in the Everlasting have found substances within the witch's nuclei to be heavily addictive once ingested. We must take caution to not let the others know until we can find a way to counterbalance its urges. If they find out, it may cause an uproar. This being said, be careful to monitor your own intake. Member Cherry Pie slices have been the easiest cover to both prevent suspicion and keep daily intake to a minimum. Suggest to anyone who seems to be displaying erratic behavior only 1 pie slice a day until the urges subside. It just keeps getting worse. If the Everlasting is growing this powerful, the very magical balance of our universe could be at stake. We're already on the brink of a magic energy crisis. Taking in too much all for yourself is destined to doom the balance of our world. Of course, these bastards wouldn't know that. That explains Cherry's erratic behavior. All she cares about is getting her next fix. She's not entirely there. Oh? Oh, my head. Not again. The second I grew conscious, I felt a sharp pain near my knees. My mind was foggy. My limbs felt more numb than ever before. What's going on? What happened to me? Muffled feminine laughter echoed in my ears. Splotches of red and browns came into my vision. Those muddled colors soon took form to create a deranged young woman hovering over me. I jolted back, or at least I tried to. My arms seemed to be restrained by something. Good morning, sleepyhead. Or well, good afternoon. My speech slurred as I tried to scream out, only to be muffled by a blood-soaked hand. Now, screaming won't work, so don't even try it. You really broke my heart there, Sugar Pie. Why did you run away like that and snoop through my things? I thought you loved me too. Was I too scary? Too forward? I wanted to do this right. What am I saying? You can't talk right now, silly me. There's no use fretting over the past anyhow. All I could do is try to protect our future together. Oh, speaking of protecting our future, you may notice your lack of legs. I struggled to move my head up from what I now realized was a sort of operating table. Looking down confirmed Cherry's words. I was unhappily greeted by the sight of a legless nubs wrapped in crimson-stained gauze. All I could utter out in my sedated state was groans and mumbles of discomfort. My legs, goddammit. How am I going to get out of this now? Is there any way out of this? Hey now, sugar pie. There's really no need to fret. If you're like this, I can protect you more. The Everlasting wanted to kill you, but I'm saving you. Like how you saved me. Oh, how poetic. If you ran away, you would have been dead for sure. And we just can't have that. Besides, it's not like your legs will go to waste. Go to waste? No, she couldn't mean. They'll be the most delicious addition to a pie ever created. I wanted this to be special. You're going to become one with me at long last. It's a dream come true. This meat, it's so special. Normally I would use my slice and dicer for dismemberment, but I wanted to savor the moment as much as possible, so I used a bone saw instead. Shoot, I may cut off your hands while I'm at it. That way you won't go snooping around again. Decisions. How's a girl to choose? My darling. You're going to be delicious. Ending 3 out of 6, Cannibal Addict. Oh my lord. Okay. And back to happy music. Okay. Alright, well, let's go save Strawberry. Alright, we're back where Strawberry was captured. Now, rereading some of the dialogue, I saw that Cherry said something about counting. So I actually counted all the I counted all the cherries. And even on the boxes in the cooler, and it counts up to 19, so I'm gonna try that. I don't know if I have to like spell it out or like type in the number, but I'm gonna try the number. 19, it's a 19. Oh, that worked! A whirring sound echoed before the mechanism released Strawberry, dropping her onto the ground. The poor kid coughed and wheezed. She was practically almost crushed. Strawberry, you okay, kiddo? I spoke, kneeling down beside her. She didn't seem to have any major injuries from what I could tell. Meat pies? Were they all? The realization seemed to really dawn on Strawberry, causing tears to well up in her eyes. Oh, she's actually crying. Cherry made some of those pies special for me. Did I eat a witch? She covered her mouth, looking beyond horrified. As much as I wanted to help Strawberry, it's too dangerous to stay in this room. We've already been here for too long, for my liking. What matters most right now is finding a way to get out of here and get help. Can you stand? I think so. Strawberry wobbled to her feet. She looked off balance. It'd be bad if she fell somewhere and got even more hurt. Do you want me to carry you? Yes, please. Alright, kiddo, hop on my back. The little one climbed onto my back, clinging her arms around my neck. Deciding not to comment on how she was nearly choking me, I stood up and made my way through the now unlocked door. This is so true. I've given kids piggyback rides. They wrap their arms around your throat and pull and just choke you for dear life. It's so funny. Okay. A long hallway greeted us. The other side was illuminated with light. To our right, there was a dark corridor that seemed to lead to another room. I was inclined to head towards that bright light, thinking it might be the way out, until I heard a familiar, haunting laugh come from that very same direction. Silently moving towards the other hallway was our only choice. That one I wasn't very fond of. Entering the new room, I noticed the amount of closets, cabinets, and other places to store belongings. I maneuvered my way quietly through the storage room, one arm holding up Strawberry, and the other searching through the endless drawers, boxes, and cabinets. Aha! I found my communicator. I turned my head to tell the pink-haired child the news, but noticed a heartbreaking frown on her face. You okay, kiddo? I I don't get it. Last week, me and Cherry were celebrating my specialty day, but now she's... Strawberry pointed her little finger towards the wall. There, I had noticed a photograph of the two witches side by side, pinned with pride. Aw. It was bittersweet. Jesus Christ. Truth be told, I'd actually been able to like Cherry Pie myself. She's hardworking, caring, and a lovely conversationalist. This change in her, it truly did feel uncharacteristic. Seeing this photo now puzzled me more than ever. No matter how hard I try to stay focused on the task at hand, I can't believe any of what's happening. It doesn't feel right. I was quickly snapped out of my thoughts when I heard the rat-a-tat noises made by Cherry's shoes, skipping delightfully too close towards us. My first instinct was to hide, but there was barely any good spots in this room. I have to make sure Strawberry is safe too. I can't predict what Cherry might do at this moment. Let's save. Let's both hide. Me and Strawberry crammed together, hiding as quietly as we could inside of the closet. It was the only option I could think of with such little time. Oh my God. Inquiry. What are you doing with my sister? The Cherry Witch grabbed the collar of my shirt, yanking me out of our hiding place. You, get away from her, you disgusting pervert. Oh my God. Pervert. No, Cherry. Before I could explain my piece, Cherry continued her scolding in my face. I thought I knew you. I thought you were nice. We were hiding from you. I can't let you hurt a child, Cherry. Cherry? Strawberry peeked her head out of the closet, to which Cherry Pie immediately hopped in front of her in a defensive position. Hurt a child? Hurt my sister? Everything I've done is for her, to protect her. I can't let her grow up alone with no help like I had to. Our parents, they used up all their magic to keep us alive in Query. They gave up everything for us. All I have is my sister. I would do anything to keep her from harm, even if that means I have to kill you too. Wait. Cherry didn't hesitate in the slightest. Before I knew it, thorny vines were trapping my very form. With one suffocating, painful crunch, I felt the life drained from my body. Ending 5 out of 6. Sisterly love. My lord. Okay, let's just hide Strawberry. I adjusted my grip on Strawberry, hoisting her up into a nearly emptied cupboard overhead. Miss Inquiry? Without hesitation, I handed my communicator over to Strawberry. I lifted a finger up to the girl. As a gesture, we need to be quiet. Carefully, I whispered up at her. Okay, kiddo, I got a favor to ask you. I know this is really scary, and I promise it'll be all over really soon. Cherry's gonna come in here, and I might be taken away. Once it's safe and she's far away from this room, you press the top red button on that thing I gave you, alright? It'll track your location and call my buddies at the council for help. Do you understand? That actually might work. Strawberry shakenly nodded, trying to hold back tears. Hey, kiddo. I promise, everything's gonna be alright. I tried to put on a calm and comforting face for Strawberry as I closed the cupboard doors. Truth be told, I don't have time to think of a plan. Cherry's gonna be here any minute, and... Speak of the devil. Oh God, we're here again. What do I do? What do I do with you? I love you, but you tried to escape. But I love you. But slowly gaining consciousness in a room I now dread more than ever. I saw an erratic Cherry Witch mumbling to herself in front of me. Of course, I was tied up with many vines. Too many vines, if I'm being frank. Why did you do it? I'm trying to help you. Why won't you just listen to me? I stayed silent, still mentally processing the last however long I've been here. I don't feel good. Cherry knelt over, looking as if she were about to puke. You okay? Yeah, this happens sometimes. Oh? Not to worry, my love. I made sure to lock up the shop. Nothing can interrupt us now. I promise, my darling. I won't let you get out of my sight ever again. A crash was heard behind Cherry. Flashing lights glared into my eyes. Voices I recognized called out my name. She did it? She did it! There was so much chaos of spells firing back and forth. It smelled like a mix of ice and burnt ash all at once. Very unpleasant. Get your hands off me! I heard Cherry scream. I looked up to see her struggling to fight off a beam of light that had encaptured her form completely. It didn't take long after that for my buddies to pry me out of those vines and bring me out of this nightmare. I should be happy I escaped, right? I caught a member of the Everlasting, and there's probably more information down there that could help the Council of Witches. But honestly, I'm just so tired. Every time I look for answers, I'm either running a wild goose chase or severely scarred by what I find. I'm tired. I just want to go to a cafe and enjoy a nice slice of pie. I didn't ask for any of this. Strawberry. Wait, you can't take me away. I heard Cherry Pie's protests as she was escorted out of the hidden part of the building. I have a sister I need to take care of. Please, you can't do this. Strawberry, sweetheart, there you are. You know I would never hurt you, right? Strawberry silently cowered behind me, clinging onto the back of my sleeve. Strawberry? My heart ached for Cherry, truthfully. I still can't wrap my head around that girl. My head also ached from, well, everything. But nothing could compare to the hurt I felt when I looked back at that little girl. She looked at me with the saddest expression as two of my buddies took her aside to talk with her. Kiddo, she really is a sweet gal. She's gonna be all alone now, isn't she? Damn. Alright, Miss Inquiry. Thank you so much for signing all the paperwork in such a timely manner. I'll be sure to bring her out right away. I thanked the receptionist, wiping my sweaty hands off my pants the second she turned around. At first, I was uncertain if I should do this. I mean, I've never dealt too much with kids before. But then, when I saw that kid walk into the room, safe and in one piece, it finally clicked in my brain. The relief, the joy. Miss Inquiry? What are you doing here? I believe I owe someone a tall glass of lemonade, don't I? That's so freaking cute. Her smile lit up the room. I couldn't help but want to protect it. Was that really so bad? If being a parent means wanting to protect a kid more than anything in this world, I don't think I'll do too shabby. Strawberry ran towards me when she realized I was here for a fun reason. Wrapping her arms around me, I leaned down lower to give the kid a big friendly squeeze. Yay, Miss Inquiry, I did it. I pushed the button like you said. You did good, kid. I'm so proud of you. You had to deal with a lot of hard stuff lately, but rest assured, I'll be watching over you now. Wait, does this mean? Yep, kiddo. As of 2 minutes ago, you are officially my kiddo. Oh, I ruffled her hair playfully as her laughter filled the very air. Yay, does that mean I'll get to live with you, Miss Inquiry? Yep, you're stuck with me. Unless, well, you don't want to go with me, that is. No, I want to go with you. I want lemonade. Oh my god. I knew the reality of what this girl went through hasn't completely hit her yet. I knew when it did, it would hit hard. She doesn't deserve to be alone through all of this, you know? I want to be there to support her. Having that realization, I just felt like this was right. Hand in hand, I decided right then that no matter what, no matter where she goes or who she wants to be, I would always love my little berry witch. Ending 6 out of 6. True ending. Oh my god. Dude, this game was amazing. I loved it so much. All the endings were fantastic. Well, I definitely think this is connected to the first one, the berry witched one. So I definitely want to play that game. So look out for that. I'll play it soon. But man, this game was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. With that said, don't forget to like the video, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.